Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. Hope you guys are doing very well today. We have an odd character today. Sir Tommy the Ninth. He's a Valkyrie with the Celestial Spectre and the Knockout Punch class ability from the Boxer. One thing I wanted to see was, does each individual hit reset the Boxer's punch? And the answer is no. I'm gonna have to cast this 3 times, which is not how you normally play the class. We also have a very good spell, the Tesla Spike, especially for the zone that we're going to. A lot of enemies stick to walls here, and hopefully today we'll be able to go into the Siphon Dry Lake, the hardest zone in Rogue Legacy 2, and be successful. I took the liberty of unlocking the teleporter down here so we could jump straight into the action today. Remember, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Helps us out a ton. And if you're new and enjoying our content, I encourage you to subscribe. We have a lot of really fun stuff planned for this week as far as videos go, and I hope you guys enjoy it. The Dry Lake, like I said, hardest zone in the game, but we do get one benefit. We have these resonating forks. When we kick these, we can see other rooms that also have resonating forks. This helps us kind of figure out which rooms we should be aiming to venture into first. For instance, we found one of the keys here almost immediately. That is excellent. Oh, God. Okay, let's reset that. We opened up the gate, so everything else should be easy. Actually, I might want to venture into that room from the other side. The explosive... Oh, whoa! Bro, that staff is doing some real good damage. Jeez. The explosive mace in the middle of the room was kind of intimidating me, but now that I've seen what kind of actual DPS we're kicking out, maybe I'm not that intimidated anymore. We can put some electricity on the ground as well to help beat up some of these adversaries. Oh, a fish hit me with some of the blue piercing goo. I was so close to taking damage there. I honestly don't know how I didn't. He's unfortunately climbing these stairs to avoid my damage. That really sucks. He should just sit still. Fish are kind of the bane of my existence in this game. They beat me up more than any other enemy, it feels like. But wow, we are seriously doing some really good damage. Now, the mini-bosses here might be a problem because the mini-bosses are extremely mobile, but if I can catch... Ooh, I didn't even notice this one. If I can catch them mid-animation or something, we might be able to rip into them with this combo. We find the Drown Trinket +2. Fantastic for increasing our strength for a physical damage increase. We have a resonating fork above us, but I don't really know how to get to it. Ooh, jeez. The mage we were fighting leaves down goop for us to fall into. At least one of the mages was. The other was sending goop after us. The purple robe mage that we just took down was also immune to damage for a short time. As if this zone isn't hard enough, we have so many different character effects, making it even more challenging. Catching that axe as he goes around the corner, gonna try to do the same thing here again. The elite hitting up pretty hard, 200 damage there as he comes around and just catches my ankles. But, oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Away from the fish. Away from the fish. I do like that essentially our spell is doubling up on that area of effect. They kind of take up the same area. So if I can get the black hole on a target and the static shock, that's really good. That's really good. All right, the resonating room doesn't look like it can be found from here. We're gonna have to double back a little bit. I don't remember the state I left these rooms in. Looks pretty cleared out, actually. We're doing a pretty decent job. Now, here's one right now. There are gates in which we have to find the keys to open. We already found a key room. Let's head over there and see which key it was. I believe that's the other key. That's not the one we're actually after. Oh, I was just about to ask, what is this green mist on the ground? Looks like it's a zombie. Oh, and he's still jumping. Managed to stay above his head for the most part, double up our damage on the shield as it's pushing forward. And then I wanted to push in to try to deal some damage to these bones. There we go. Trying my best to maneuver around the traps while doing all of this tricky platforming. That's pretty hard. This is the black key, so I'm not going to pick this up just yet. It is going to lower our resolve when we pick it up, and I don't want to potentially miss out on some relics that I might want to have. Good damage on the mage that was hovering in the center of the room. We're setting up some damage on the next mage as well as he spits forward. Ooh, that wall. Embers are a bit of a problem, but hey, I'll just keep pushing our oh shit, 282 damage when they contact us as well. That's so high. We could have potentially pushed one of those guys out of the way. I just haven't quite been able to connect with the boxer's punch as often as I would have liked. Came in here to get some chests, but maybe it's in my best. We can keep moving to the left from here. So the boss room is one. There's a lore room that's one. There's also a like guaranteed healing room that has a resonating fork. So there should be a lot of good stuff that we're actually pushing into, stuff we actually still need at this point. Moving on to the chest, this brings us up to basically 45,000 gold for this run so far, and we're just a couple of rooms in. I find that super encouraging. Running at full speed away from the damage from one of these plants. God, when they fire off that explosive thing, it is so scary. It's quite the contrast to their flamethrower ability, which is one of the most useless attacks in the game. A little bit of food sitting on the ground is going to heal us back up, which is good because we needed that. Quick dash instead of jumping gets us that chest. And okay. Fuck. Oh, the wisps are bad. The wisps are bad today. That should kill it. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to just get to this room so we can see what's in here and then come up with a game plan after. This mask is going to be a really big problem for our weapon and our spell. We don't have a good way of dealing with him. Every time he takes damage, he's going to teleport. So he's just going to be popping in all around us. That's actually so terrible for our weapon. And we find the healing room. Guaranteed to have some food in some objects over on the left side. I've gotten as many as 3 in this room before. Unfortunately, it only looks like I'm getting 1 today. So we're at about 1/3 of our HP, and we need to travel a very large distance. Now, that being said, we should be pretty good at killing most of these enemies in here that I've seen so far. Double eyeballs. They don't move, allowing us to stack up damage really easily. We also have a bunny underneath us. So, I mean, we got 100 health back as long as I don't int and die to something else. Couple zombies underneath the platform that I didn't notice, but again, that spell's so good at denying area. We're looking pretty okay all of a sudden. I do have a bad habit of missing out on lanterns in this zone. I think they're kind of hard to see, but we know to look for them now. Wow, look how big this layout is today. So the boss is almost guaranteed to be the room on the right, so we actually have a very early boss room to the entrance, which can be hard to find sometimes. Sometimes they have you looking for quite a ways to get there. Good damage in this room. Let me go ahead and knock that buzzsaw out of the way. There's a... Oh, yeah, it's another track, of course. Why would it be? There's another plant trying to hold down the line. Does get shoved back a little bit. Goes for another eruption, but we take it down. 730 HP. We are climbing slowly but surely. That normal enemy has an elite affix, allowing it to fire off some fireballs. Now, unfortunately, this room isn't the way I need to go. But hey, well, like, that's a lot of money, actually. 67,000 already ain't looking too bad. As long as we don't run into any more, like, crazy mask rooms, I think we should be okay. Ooh, mage underneath me. Didn't quite see it in time. Did take some damage from that ability, but a single black hole is enough to take it down. This looks like a pretty big room here. Oh, I'm going to reset mask. I'm afraid of mask. Going after the worms instead, which also managed to deal damage to me. Oh, get over here. Get over here. Walk into this. Let it sit there for a little bit. Take the critical hits. I don't even know where you are right now. He didn't die. Fuck! I don't remember there's a very easy way of doing this puzzle. I seem to only, oh, okay, I got it right. Because we were on the left side, is it down and then right? And if we were on the right side, is it down and then left? I'm not sure. Amplification room, bend space-time to make things burn a little longer. Increases the duration of status effects. A very fun rune to go into castles with a mage. Very fun. Allows you to burn so much extra mana. All right. Few enemies in here are dealing some hefty numbers to us, but we managed to clear them out. If I take 1 or 2 more hits, that's gonna be all she wrote for us, unfortunately. Dagger, oh, just a single hit. Just a single hit. All right, we'll get back in there and try it again. The dry lake is always the steepest learning curve when we're jumping back into the zone. The enemies here are relentless, and a lot of the strategies that work for the rest of the castle seem to kind of get little kerfuffled in there with those mass teleporting all around. Gonna throw some of the money we made into armor, increasing some kind of kiln up at the top right. We're going to not go in with a bunch of fast attacks and instead go in with a barbarian. We saw how much damage they can dish out very recently, and doing big hits to those masks should help make them more manageable. All right, what's our layout? I don't like that I already got food, but I'll take it just on principle. We do have a resonating fork immediately to the left. No jumping allowed for this puzzle. Let's see if we can do it. Easy. Ooh, increase the final damage multiplier of super crits. Holy crap. That could be incredible with our talent build. This should be another key, if I'm not mistaken. Is this always the white one? Or, oh God. I'm so bad at this. You just need to hit it when the, towards the top. I don't know. Come on, okay, here we go. Focus up. Here we go. Wah, 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 wah. I need the sound effect, apparently. The sound effect stopped working. Help me. There we go. White key has been found. I'll just go ahead and pick it up. We didn't pick up the last one. Maybe that was bad luck. Now that we have this, we need to find the white door that it goes to. He's gonna dash again. Trying to figure out the best way to actually approach this. Oh, that was a single dash from this dagger. Reset again. Sorry, I just don't want to take damage for no reason, which is exactly what I'm about to do, I think. Never mind. Good grouping here. We take that hit, but don't swing in time to get the shield off our case. Easy spell here, though, stopping them in their tracks. And there we go with the deflect this time and some big damage on the shield. If you hit them with most weapons, that'll be enough to send them flying in the opposite direction that they were traveling. Another reason the gunslinger kind of has a hard time down here is this place is heavily populated with shields, but the gunslinger's attack doesn't actually count as a knockback for them. A little bit of poison there, and an extra large shield does get taken down. I'm gonna try to just use my spell against this little dude. Is that enough to kill him off? He has 1 HP left. Unbelievable. Can you come up? Thank you. Perfect. Finished him off. All right, we have a really good cluster of resonating forks, and we find the white gate. Let's get in here and deal some damage. Now, I like to isolate these guys and just deal damage when I can. I'm not going to focus on killing one over the other. I'm going to focus on good timing of attacks. Looks like the dagger does dash 3 times. Hammer in the corner is going to come into contact with me, but they're very grouped up for a nice AoE there by our spell. We can also freeze some of these projectiles if we need to. So far, not too much of a problem. Hammer is sitting at half health. I don't have enough mana for another spell. We're going to have to get out of here. And I'm just going to play it cool. Just going to play it cool. We do have our Barbarian Shout if we need it, which allows us to remove some projectiles. Dagger's dashing again. We are... Whoa, that was lucky. That was pure luck. Pure luck. Come over here. Big hit. Now we leave. I think I tried to force damage a little bit too hard last time we were in here. I was struggling with these mini bosses last time we were in here. Take it nice and easy this time. It does kind of suck that the barbarian hits the ground underneath them, meaning that we're kind of removing the platforms here as we're trying to stay on the ground. If we're on the ground, we deal guaranteed critical hit damage like that to the dagger. Unfortunately, I let him hit me, and then the fire spell hitting me again. Now all we have to do is take down the axe. Oh, I even stayed in. You saw that confidence. I was ready. One mini boss down, one to go, and then the actual door will open up. We find ourselves a little bit of empathy for the challenge I still have not done, and some resources. And then somewhere else in the dungeon, a dragon suddenly loses part of his restraints. Now, these rooms can be pretty good about having healing items. Let's check them. I mean, one mana potion, that's not bad. So furthest right is usually boss room. Furthest south is usually a lore room. I'm just gonna kill this guy with spin kicks. I don't mind. I can do this. Oh, maybe not if you put it right there. Fucking guy. I was just about to say this is going to explode for damage. We do need to be mindful of that. I'm also going to fire off an AoE of mine as well, just to deal some damage to that smaller flower above us. That damage was enough to take it down. Is this... Okay, so this lore room is guaranteed to have food. Looks like just one. Oh, two. Never mind. Spoke too soon. That means this might be a gate. Might be a key. I really like the idea of getting poison with our current setup. Let's go with the one where we attack. We're not going to be able to stack it up like crazy unless we do one of these spinning attacks. But if we do one of those spinning attacks, that's going to be a lot of stacks of poison. The resonating room is not accessible from here. I'm going to guess we have to go to the left. Let me break this box as well before I move too far. 15,000 gold this time. That's not very much. Zombie here. Oh, geez. A lot of... Ooh, okay. That zombie's staying there. We could opt for increasing our maximum HP. I don't know if I want to do that, though. I don't know if that's worth it. Maybe we save that for a heal. The mini bosses don't count as boss rooms for the purposes of healing, so maybe we want to leave some of that. Jeez, what is going on with these fish up here? Let's get our spell cast off, try to finish this guy off in the corner. We do it just fine. I'm gonna shout. Jeez, I can't believe that axe didn't die sooner than that. Another axe coming in to fight as well. We get a few stacks of poison against it. Might be enough to take it down. Indeed, it is. Now, is that a fish and a bunny? A couple bunnies here in the middle. Lots of poison, lots of searing shots leaving this center platform. But if we just take our time, we can get it out of the way. Not sure where the fish went, but inside of this chest, we get the Crescent Cape +3. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Chill out, you two. Chill out. Okay. I cannot use my class ability again until we take damage. Okay, well, looks like I can use it now. My God, was that seriously 300 something damage from these dudes? That's fucking nuts. That's so much damage. That's so crazy. Maybe we need to invest in our intelligence scaling a little bit more. Make it so our food is a little more impactful. Would also increase the amount of healing we get for killing each enemy because we have both strength and intelligence scaling runes. Well, we found a dead end here. It looks like we're going to need to venture to the right in order to be able... Oh, not here, though. Oh, yeah, extra damage for no reason. You love to see it. Okay, I just dipped in here for a quick second to heal. Get some damage on that, dude. Oh! Poison kills it. Oh, that was close. Glad I was able to kill that. I was facing the wrong way. Meanwhile, in this room, the axe is immune to damage because of the fish. Let's see if I can freeze these guys. Indeed, I can. Open us up for... open up a little bit more room for us to... God! Jeez! Stop it! Stop it! I hate you, fish! I hate you! I hate you! Get out of here! Okay, okay. I can... Dude, he's just jumping. He won't stop jumping. There we go. I did eat the apple on the way in, and I've already squandered all of the health that it gave. This area is always so damn deadly. Good combo of crowd control onto the fish. I literally have no idea what hit me there. Was it just another, was it another fish? It's nothing but fish in this fucking castle. Why is there so Oh god. Whoa, geez, eyeball staring at me right as we entered the room here. Let's reset that to get that projectile removed. Big damage onto the plant who was just sitting still, but unfortunately that guy dealt some big damage too. Looks like I can venture down from this middle room here. We might be able to find a little bit more food in here too. This looks like a pretty big room. Skeleton holding down the path. Let's just dodge that volley. Get in there for a couple quick hits. We could definitely... Okay, that's fine. Definitely be very effective with our spell there. If any of those guys die, that's going to be a very good chain reaction. Hey! I love being able to hit through walls. That's great. That's great. Let's make this other mushroom mad too. We can just dash through that goop to remove it. 390 health is all we have left. That's not a lot. Especially with that many traps in one room. But we find the black gate. Now, all that's left is... Oh, God. Oh, God. It's a lot of really angry elementals. Okay, they're down. Let me get these seekers out and killed. I'm gonna have to go in on this fish. Ah! Bro, super aggressive enemies in the castle today, but still managed to get one of the mini bosses down. I'm gonna walk away feeling good about that. At this rate, we're gonna easily knock this out next time. This is just an astromancer that's a ranger instead. That's all that is. I really like the idea of this, actually. It's a bard mixed with a ballista ranger. Sounds weird, but again, a big problem that we're running into is enemies just teleporting away from small damage. So if you can get that ballista in there and do those charge shots, we might be able to get the one-hit KOs that we're looking for. But we will have to wait until tomorrow, actually Wednesday, to find out. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I've been cutting out spending my gold because I've just been doing literally the same thing with it, buying dexterity. But I noticed some comments asking what I was doing with it, so I'm happy to show you. When I have a little bit of change left over, I'm just throwing it over here into intelligence and focus increases. This time it was focus increases. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, I can't see what my health is on this character. That's scary. We'll be back again very soon, and I'll see you guys next time.